I still remember that morning. The day my whole world left on a train. It was winter. The air smelled like smoke and rain. My son, Arav, was just 7. He had a smile that could light up the dullest sky. That morning, he wanted to go with his father to the city. Just a short trip, just one day, he said. He wore his tiny blue jacket and his favorite red shoes. He looked back and waved at me from the gate. I waved back, not knowing it would be the last time. They boarded the 9:15 train from Lahore station. It was crowded that day. Too many people, too much noise. Arav loved trains. He would press his face against the glass, counting poles and trees as they passed. He said trains looked like big iron snakes carrying stories inside each window. I laughed when he said that. He had such a way of seeing the world, innocent, curious, full of wonder. By noon, I got a call. There had been an accident, a derailment near the river bridge. At first, I didn't believe it. I told myself it couldn't be their train. But my heart, it already knew. When I reached the site, everything was chaos, smoke, people screaming, broken glass, and that unbearable silence in between. I searched every corner, every blanket they lifted, every name they called. I looked for my boy. I prayed, begged, cried, until my voice was gone. They found him near the last compartment, still clutching his tiny blue bag. Inside, there was a crumpled paper with his handwriting. It said, "Papa says we'll be home soon." Mama, don't cry, I still carry that. Sometimes I read it when the nights are too long and the house feels too empty. Sometimes I swear I hear his laughter echoing from the hallway, like he's still playing hide and seek. People tell me time heals everything, but time doesn't heal. It just teaches you to live. Every train whistle I hear in the distance feels like him calling out to me. Every child I see smiling reminds me of what I lost and what I once had. I still visit the station every year, on the same day, at the same time. I sit on the same bench and watch the 9:15 depart. Sometimes I imagine he's still on it, waving from the window, saying, "Mama, look, I'm going to the city." And I whisper back, "Come home soon, my love." You know, when you lose a child, the world doesn't stop. The trains still run, the sun still rises, people still laugh. But inside, everything stands still. You learn to smile for others, to talk about other things, to hide the trembling in your hands when someone says his name. But a mother never forgets. She remembers every step, every laugh, every word. She remembers the way he hugged her legs before going to school. She remembers the way he said, "I love you," without even knowing how much it meant. If you're listening to this, hug your children tighter tonight. Don't rush the mornings. Don't say later when they ask you to play. Because one day, later, might never come. And all you'll have left are echoes of tiny footsteps and a memory that keeps playing in your heart, like a song with no ending. I lost my son to a train that never came back. But in my heart, he's still waiting at the window, waving, smiling, saying, "Mama, don't cry. I'll be home soon."